Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In the previous video we have talked about how to think like a machine. In this video we're gonna talk about how to think like a coder. So let's see the overview of this video. The first topic is about human-machine communication, and the next one is algorithm, and the third one is programming languages, and the next one is general purpose versus domain specific. We have talked about it, which programming language are general purpose and which are domain specific, and evolution of programming languages, and the last one is programming in 3 steps. So let's get started. Human-machine communication. Humans give instructions to machines using code. It's called code because it's written in a language that machines can understand. Compared to human languages, human-machine languages or programming languages are simpler since they are made of fewer words. So learning a programming language is much more easier than learning a second language, for example, learning Japanese, Chinese, Germanese, or something like that. Why? Because programming language has less and fewer words than other languages. So let's talk about algorithm. Machines can complete tasks for us, but first they need to know how. The best way to break a task down for a machine is with an algorithm. An algorithm is a set of steps that precisely describe how to complete a task, just like a cooking recipe. For an algorithm to be followed without confusion or errors, 2 conditions are needed. The first one, every step must be clear to execute the algorithm, and the second one is the steps must produce predictable outcomes based on the same inputs. So the next topic is about programming languages. Algorithms are translated into code using programming languages. Python is a popular, versatile, and simple programming language, but it's not the only one. There are over 100 different programming languages. As you can see, the name of some of them here: PHP, C#, JS, jQuery, Java, C, HTML, Python, CSS, Go, SQL, C++, Kotlin, Ruby, and tons of other programming languages. So we have 2 types of programming language: general purpose and domain specific. Some programming language, for example, Python, is a general purpose programming language, which means that you can do anything with that programming language. And other languages, for example, HTML is a domain specific, or CSS. They are the domain specific, which means that you can only work with them in a specific area. For example, HTML and CSS, they are just for web developing. So programming languages are classified into general purpose and domain specific. General purpose language work in a wide variety of applications domain across the multitude of hardware configuration and operating systems. For example, Python, C++, Java, and other languages, they are general purpose language. Domain specific languages are used in a particular domain in a system. While these languages can't address all problems, they solve those which were designed for better than general purpose language. It means that HTML and CSS is much more better for web developing than Python language, which means that despite we can develop a web with Python language, this is much more easier and much more faster and better developing a web with HTML and CSS. So these 2 languages is specifically designed for developing a web. So for example, HTML and SQL, they are the domain specific programming languages. Evolution of programming languages. The evolution of programming languages goes hand in hand with the rapid development of modern computers. New languages are popping up every day. So programming and coding has three main steps: writing the code, running the code, and debugging. Debugging means finding the errors and fix them, and also write the code and run and fix them. Regardless of which programming language you use, programming concepts and constructs are transferable. Once you know how to code in one language, you'll be able to quickly pick up another one. Programming always involves these three steps. First one, writing the code, executing or running the program, and the last one is fixing error, also known as debugging. We have that here. So in this video, we have talked about that humans break down complex tasks for machines. Algorithm consists of clear and precise steps to complete a task. And the last one, we have talked about that programming languages are needed to translate the steps in a complex task into instructions that a machine can follow. So this was for today. As always, make the most of your time and bye for now.